everybody, it's me, Margaret, and I'm sitting outside because it's a pretty day. I think I'm going to have to take off my jacket. I was cold inside, but it's very warm outside. So let's talk about what I did this past week. First of all, I did some of these Mickey Mouse hats. I did 2 of them, and they're okay. They're for a friend. I made a bow that I'm going to attach on the other one. There's 2 of them. The problem is they are a little floppy. So on a running child, I don't know, but they're supposed to just be for fun, and you know, I guess that's good. What I did was follow the basic instructions for the beanie here, and then I doubled the ears to make it stiffer. She had some suggestions in her pattern notes, so I'll include that. She also had a crocheted red bow, but I prefer the Minnie's polka dot bow, so I found some ribbon, and I'm going to make it detachable so that they can, you know, be Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse or wear the bow in their hair or whatever they want to do. So that's that. Okay, then I want to learn more about amigurumi, so I made this bird. Figure out which side to put it on so you can see him, Beth. He could use a little bit more stuffing, but I did want him to sit flat, so I was purposely not stuffing it all the way. This was from a Craftsy class that I bought at half price, how to do amigurumi. It's talking about sewing things on, although Malin Bruce, Malin B, I'll put her thing on. She did a really nice tutorial about sewing things on that was helpful for me, and Rebecca Reb64 has given me some other links that I need to look at for the instructions for attaching things so that they'll be child friendly and not like I did Sheldon Sheep where his head could fall off, which would be probably traumatic for a child to be playing with their lovely sheep. And you know. Oh, well, anyway, back to this. This was cute and it was very easy, and I don't think you need to purchase the class, especially not first at full price. Although the little girl, she was probably in her 20s that taught it, and she was absolutely adorable. But I've seen some what I consider better teaching videos for free on YouTube. So anyway, that's that. Okay, then I decided I wanted to jump on the bandwagon and get one of those yarn ball winders that makes these nice little cakes of yarn, center pull, and because it just seems so practical, and I have to tell you, it really is. For $20 from Knit Picks, it's worth the price, and the whole family thinks it's great, so you don't even have to do your own yarn if you don't want to. So that was good. Well, while I was on the Knit Picks site, I was looking at Tunisian crochet hooks. And Aaron, Gimme Yarn 418, and Bruno's screen name is his whole name. I'll have to look that up. Talked me into buying real knitting needles, grown-up knitting needles. They're like this, and I still haven't tried these yet because I'm so scared of knitting, but these are the steel ones, and they're adjustable, or whatever you call it. The interchangeable, that's the proper term. Okay, well, looking at the crochet hooks on Knit Picks, I saw these, the Harmony hooks. These were suggested to me by Sarah Hepworth and Shelley. Shelley Loves Yarn. Only they call them Symphony, and I think, I don't know, but these are pretty much the same thing. They buy them at Knit Picks, and they're Harmony. Can you see that? The wood itself reminds me of those pencils I used to have as a kid that had different color lead in them, so you could write. But anyway, I bought 3 of them, and they're interchangeable. So see, all you need is one of these wires and the little things right here to go on the end. and then it becomes a Tunisian crochet hook. And I've always been interested in learning more about that, but then Malin, here I go again, Malin Bruce, she had all those neat little pillows and things that she designs. She's doing Tunisian crochet, which I was pretty impressed with, and that kind of got me all excited. I wanted to try it. So while I have not crocheted with this in Tunisian form yet, I have used the hook, and I have to say it is a pretty fine wood hook. It is not as pointy on the end as I prefer, like the Susan Bates, but I did that whole hat from one of my last videos. The black hat I was doing for my friend with cancer, I did that whole hat with it, and it's a good hook. The only thing I have to say is that the sizes are not printed on the hook, so I have to figure out some way to keep up with that. Probably put little labels down here. I don't know, because then that would mess up the Tunisian part, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'll have to figure out a way to store them so I always know. So those of you who have these types of things, let me know what you do so I could, no sense in reinventing the wheel. Here's something else I did, which is a beach bag. This was a pattern that was, could possibly still be free, but it was free for a limited time on Craftsy, and my lens cap is making noises in the wind. And I don't know, I really liked it. It was pictured in navy blue, and I don't think I like the navy blue better. This is a Bernat Handicrafter cotton twist, and I do like the yarn, but I don't know, I think it might have looked better in a solid color, but that's irrelevant. I really liked this, a nice pattern. I made one mistake through the whole thing, which I thought was pretty darn good. Can you see right here? It's not a square. So I'll just carry that part against my body. And then another issue is something that I've talked about before, being 5'2", I have to buy petite everything. And even, you don't think about this, but even in bags, if you don't have adjustable straps, that can cause you problems, because look how low this hangs on me. Which doesn't really matter with a beach bag, I don't suppose, but it's just, you know, I don't know, a little awkward swinging when you walk, whacking into your leg and everything. But I could certainly tie these in a little knot, which is something that I do on a regular basis, by the way. When you buy bags like this, you can either take a little tuck in it, tie it in a knot, and it shortens your straps. But that is something I think you should take into consideration when you're making your own bag. How long do you want it to hang against your body? So, but this was the first bag I ever made, and I was very pleased with it. And and I'm actually working on a second bag. I jumped on the Bob Wilson 123 granny square, solid granny square bottom bag. Maggie, my daughter, came home with 2 skeins of Red Heart, one in navy and one in yellow. They were doing something with her sorority. They were tying tags or something, I don't know what. And so she was looking over my shoulder and saw that Erin had made a bag in those exact same colors, and she said, "Oh, Mom, I'd carry that," which was a high compliment, because she doesn't really, she's very particular about her styling. So I said, well, okay, I'll try to make that with that yarn that you gave me. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough of the navy. I may have to get some more, but that's what I'm in the process of doing now, with Erin's guidance, telling me how big to make everything and whatever. So y'all cracked me up about that video I put up about how to do crock pot chicken for my son. It was really not intended for y'all, but I'm glad some of you learned something from it. You want to hear a sad thing? I was weeding the garden, and I found a dead bunny rabbit, a baby bunny rabbit, and I was so upset. And I don't know what happened. It's not like one of the critters got him or anything because he was in very good shape, but it really made me sad, and I started to think the termite man has been here for his prevention stuff, and I wonder if maybe the chemicals got him or something, and if that's the case, that makes me really sad.